Hello Pisces Collective, this is going to be your reading. So what I got for you was to let your heart guide you right now. There could be things in your life that are starting to grow, seeds that you planted a long time ago in the past that you really had forgotten about, and now they're starting to grow, except you've changed so much that you might not even want it anymore. So I'm also hearing don't try to raise the dead. So, for example, if something is coming back around that you at one point wanted or were trying to manifest or make happen and you don't want it anymore, you're not being encouraged to try and help it, to bring it back or to try and go back to that just because it's here. So it's okay if you've moved on. You don't have to feel like, well, I planted this seed, so I have to now take it now that it's growing. You really don't. I'm getting, it feels messy and chaotic, the energy, but it feels like a chance also to leave the past behind. It's almost like it's resurfacing maybe to show you how much you've changed, or to show you where your point of attraction was at the time that you were manifesting it versus now. Because you might be wondering, well, if I don't want it anymore, then why would it even come up? Well, it could be just to show you that, to show you just the difference in then versus now. So you don't, also, your interference isn't needed to, like, you've already done the work, you've already planted the seeds for the things that you do want too. So I'm getting none of your interference is needed at this time. You're just really being guided to be yourself, whatever that looks like, to be in your own energy and to not, it's like you're meant to have the world kind of shape around you and not you trying to shape or fit into circumstances. So if things are coming up, don't attach to them if you don't want them, and they will go and new things will come in their place. But you continue to move forward and only attach or grab onto the things that you want to take with you forward, not the things that you want to leave behind. So this doesn't feel like a bad energy though. When I said messy or chaotic, it's just, it could feel like a mess, but I'm getting it's not your mess to deal with. So you don't have to take it upon yourself to do anything here. It's kind of like you have options, but you also have the option to not choose any of them. There's no pressure, there's no you being forced to do anything. Also, I'm getting leave the past buried. So if there is something that you really did want to leave in the past and it's starting to resurface, you don't have to give it any of your attention or your energy. I'm getting that certain things are like a zombie. So they're alive, but they're dead at the same time. Like they're not the same as they once were. And you can recognize that and know that you don't have room or space for it in this new place that you're moving into or going towards. So also, it feels like this is an opportunity to really trust your inner knowing and trust that you know what you want. You don't need to be told by other people or influenced to want certain things. You know 100% what it is that you want, and you can use that information. You have enough information about your desires to move forward and make them happen. And a big part of knowing what you want is also knowing what you don't want and being very clear about that. So just, I feel like you're going to really be accepting the past and accepting, it's like you're going to be looking at your life up until this point from a more mature perspective, like looking back as an adult or from an adult's point of view, looking back at your childhood and having a different experience looking back than you had when you were in it. And I just feel a lot of making peace with the past, making peace with the things that didn't work out, as well as the things that did, and just having respect for the whole journey and seeing it in a new light, in a light that helps you to really accept it and to move forward without even subconsciously taking parts of the past with you. So if you are tempted though to reignite something from the past, just don't feel pressured about the wrong or the right choice. Just ask yourself how you feel. Do you want it now? Not did you want it back then, but right now. Is it something you could see in your life? Is it something you would want in your life? And if you just ask it simply like that, your body will literally tell you the answer. Like, it will be very clear to you. So you can really trust yourself at this time, and you're turning a new leaf, new chapter, where all the things that once felt messy or chaotic, it's like you now have this deeper or higher understanding of them, so they don't feel so messy to you anymore. It's like you're in more control, you have more power, and you just feel this sense of calm because of it, because you've just really matured in all areas, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and that's what this energy is reflecting back to you, how much you've changed, and that you really have the free will and the power to decide what you want in your life, and you don't have to let anything influence you if you don't want to. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.